Hello everyone. I have completely forgotten what I was doing. Okay, go to Andrews, but this will then head back to the scriptorium. I need to continue writing. Yes, speak with Carl. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. It's a me, Mario. It's a me. I believe it is. Anyways, I knew about you, Maximilian. You little butthole. Anyways, Max. I did try to invite you to play D&D once, right? I believe I did, because you're one of the those friends that I have close by. And I believe you said no, because you're a heathen. If I ever, your dedication to the Marines is impressive. Oh well, truth be told, I only started to go into the charm more often when Elena became pregnant. Who the fuck is Elena? Her mother had trouble in childbirth, so I've been paying visit to Moritz, hand and study. Oh, I already had this conversation. Oh, there we go. Helena is that woman. Okay. I hope that the saints hear your prayers. Thank you, Andreas. So do I. Did you know that most people that died, most people died in this time of childbirth, but that was really common in medieval times, like getting stabbed and shit like that. That's fun. That's fun about that. Good day, Andreas. Nothing to tell me, Boknog. Dude, this guy is too black for too Nubian to be here. God give you help, Master Malar. Brother Sabhat, I'm surprised you are still here. Am I, but I will be leaving soon to Rome. Oh, it makes sense. He's Italian. Now I understand. Okay. I hope that people don't misinterpret what I said. No, actually, people really lived until very late. There were a lot of people. These people over here. This one must be like 60. No, 60 now. If I'm fucking with you, 40. I will give him 40. This guy is from Rome. Now it makes sense. Unless he's a Coptic, and that will make me think, what the fuck is a Coptic doing in the middle of Tanisper? Where am I? Bohemia? I think I'm Bohemian. And I and my bishop regret that he couldn't reciprocate Father's root of generosity earlier. He showed much kindness to our priest at the Council of Constance. Council of Constance, huh? The Council of Constance, meeting of the bishop that took place between 1414 and 1418 in the Diocese of Constance at the end of the Papal Schism. It was also notable for the condemnation and capture of the Bohemian theologian John Huss. Holy shit! You know, I've been playing this game, Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know, Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they mention John Huss. In Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's a bit earlier, and people are like, oh, you know, Sean Hawes. Sean Hawes is like this very important theologian. He's going to go really far. Well, let's just say that John Hawes doesn't go really far. Let's just say that John Hawes is like the pro. Yeah. John Hawes is let's just say that John Hawes is the prototypical Martin Luther. You know, we right now. Also, an important part about this is that we are a few years before the schism. You know, no, not the schism, the most important schism. You know, what was it? Oh, the fall of Constantinople. Because if we are near 1414 and 1418, that means, let me see, when did Constantinople fall? Fall of Constantinople. Fall of Constantinople. 1453. We are 3 decades before the fall of Constantinople. Can you believe that? No, fuck that. The fall of Constantinople was a long time ago. It was like 50 years ago. Will you remain in Rome? It's up to my bishop, but I will miss these mountains in any case. You should travel to Ethiopia, Master Mallard, and see the highlight. This guy is a Coptic. That's why he's so. His skin is so. He's so. He's usually doesn't appear on the news. That will get him. God has blessed my home with wondrous beauty. I would love to. Someday I shall need to return to Nuremberg and open my workshop. Yes, someday. Until then, if you're ever in Rome, may I still be around. But why are you in Rome? You are a Coptic. Well, actually, if you're a Coptic, you shouldn't be here, so it makes sense that he's a Roman. If only I made it far to Florence, I still see Rome. By the way, if you have some time in the next few days, it would be nice to share some meal with you and some townsfolk. The townsfolk? I'm accustomed to strong looks, especially in rural places like this, but I have had kind words with the baker and his wife. Oh yes, almost sound great. I have no idea who this is. I offer to tell the story of children and the mothers offer their meal someday. Gret seemed excited about the idea, but I would be more comfortable if you were as well. Yeah, he probably moved from... That's probably what it is. He moved from North Africa to Italy. Because with that name is not a Roman name. His name is Sabhat. Sabhat. Sabhat is not Roman. Oh, what's that? Just checking the cemetery with... there's a tree here. Okay, let's go back to the scriptorium. Brother Aldec. This work, I don't know where to start. Inconvenient, no, inconsistent. There you go. I forgot that those F's look like S. Inconsistent spacing, rough strokes. You're working like you want to see the place closed. Brother Pryor, I am working to the best of my ability. I dispute your criticism. In other words, fuck you. I may not be that daft, but I still have my talent. Praise to be to God. And Brother Guy, why are you still on this page? What's wrong with you? Normally you're so reliable. Many apologies, Brother Pryor. I will work harder. Piero, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check on his program and this is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupt by age that you didn't notice that this system have changed? Well, you're not the one who will have to answer for it, so why should you care? Typical. So I have like... yeah. You know what? I'm going to stand for the little guy. You impudent knave! How dare you speak to me like that? I am the master of the scriptorium. It is my place to run the scriptorium I see fit. I agree, Brother Pryor. Brother Pryor's work is unacceptably slow. You're insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone, this is my work and I accept responsibility for it. Brother Farnack is right. Oh, he made an ugly face. Brother Farnack, is this mine? It must be, yes. It is, my lord. I can't No. I don't want excuses. I came all this way. Oh, hey, Billy. I came all this way, and I had to be honest, I expected more. It's nowhere near finished, and the style is, well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought that I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity towards Kiersau is being taken advantage of. Am I the fool in this sad story? No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course. Of course. We only want to accommodate you. Ah, Andreas. Good to see you again. How should I respond? Just not. Don't irritate the abbot. Simply address him as my lord. It should be appropriate. Greet him with his Christian name. You're a brother and a comrade in art. So, oh, by the way, for people that haven't been playing, this is basically my conscience. My three consciences, you'll say. The first one is the one that follows the social norms. The second one is Socrates, the philosopher. And third one is a joker. That is, the joker is the one that breaks the norms. Is the one that attempts to tell you that. So I can... Good to see you, Lawrence. He didn't like it. He didn't like that. But or not, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustration? He's clearly capable. Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy speed in your... No, I'm talking about the scripts, that's fine. But the art, the illustrations... I want Andreas to do all the other. Oh, of course, I mean, if Andreas is alright with it. Yeah, he didn't I like this kind of game that they let's say the medieval reality. Well done. Like, I just called the guy Lawrence, and that's not how you do it. I should have addressed him as my lord. And he seems annoyed, but he wants my art. So he isn't like cutting my head or something like that. If it takes pressure off Brother Pearl, I'd be delighted to complete the work. Well, Abbott, I am trying to finish my masterpiece at the moment. Andreas, you will do well to remember who is that is making the completion of the masterpiece possible. If it takes the pressure of Brother P... Okay, fine. There we have it. I hope this allows you to conserve, my lord. Excellent. By the way, Father Abbot, I'm still welcome to your table at supper. Natural, my lord. Wonderful. I'd like our Andreas to join us. Ah, fuck. This is I can't say no to someone of higher standing. That's wrong. Well, not. I doubt that my good friend Prince Bishop would deny additional guests at his table. What do you think? I understand, yet you're right, of course. Andreas may join us for supper. I look forward to it. You had this planned. You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. Fernak is a son of a bitch. That's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. Brother Prior, Andres is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are. You have embarrassed me, the Abbot and the Abbey. Prior Fernak is right, of course. No wonder we don't get more commissions. Guy, can you stop flattering the Prior for 1 minute? You're so insincere, you're so obvious about it, Guy. Brothers! If you please, Sister Stena and I would prefer it if you could keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying... it sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Of course. Get back to work, everyone. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it. I'll finish my work here and wash up the levatorium for supper at Abbot's table. I want to first see if I can like talk with in my other appointment that the fucking Abbot is telling me to go eat with them. Because I didn't want to I wouldn't want to lie to these people, but I need to tell them that, well, because come on, I'm not a bullshitter. Oh, I can't tell them. Oh look, I count Peterino the Caterino. Look, give me money, give me Twitter engagement. No, Billy. Men kissing in this game goes like against the law. You get killed for sodomy. Really? like I removed my face from the thing of a few like some time ago, like without only because I was being lazy. Uh, but Max, I have a question. You're really like are kind of like in the gonna make it in the GMI like route. How do I be more GMI than well be a bit more GMI? Like, what did you do to get to your spot? Because I have been like this for 3 years, and I want to know what I had to do to get more people watching. Because you're really like, but you're not like totally 100% gonna make it, but you're more gonna make it than I will be ever. I'm just asking. If that makes you sad, I'm sorry. How do I check my own? So you think I see what you mean. So I should make a very lewd video and I will hate it, but people will stay because it was lewd. Was it the Five Nights of Fuckers thingy? But I'm not an ASMR guy. I'm very bad at ASMR. You know, I want to make essays. I wanted to make essays when I started, but then I realized something. I realized something, Maximilian. Did you know what I realized? It's a secret. A lovely relief of a virgin and child. Shame it's... Huh. Huh. Oh, what? Oh! Well... Let me get near so you can hear me. I am not funny. I am very not funny. And that's what's my problem. I am not hilarious. I am terminally unfunny, and as such I have no idea how to make like some like a good like video idea. Yeah, but I want to be popular on YouTube by being funny. That's maybe my main problem. Wait. Okay. Lavatory, country and lavatory. That's the place I was looking for. Yeah. I guess, but my editing is not that great. And as I told you, you are always welcome to ask me to do your editing when you want it. Everyone wanted, everyone needed, everybody da 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 da. Andreas, I'm so glad you will be joining us for Sabbath, though the circumstances are unusual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you. None of my brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. That's a shame. I always enjoy talks with you. No, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table. You can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. Supper with an abbot and a nobleman, I could get used to it. I wish you could take my place, Brother Pierre. You deserve the honor. Anyways, I'm sure for how the prior treated you, it's not fair, it's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me for my pride. And we will need to taste of humility from time to time, to keep our feet on the earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you and to your work. And when you leave all us in Kersau Abbey behind, you can call upon your friend Lawrence. Lawrence, yes, Lawrence. Lawrence, who is... Oh, Lawrence, yes, my friend Lawrence, my old friend Lawrence, yes. The Baron of Rothugel, to keep your career. Don't trouble yourself for it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will ride over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, so long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now I must hurry to the refractory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. I love Piero. Piero is such a nice guy. I just hope that nothing wrong happens to him. Like, if something happens to anyone, I want it to be the nobleman, Lawrence. He's an oh, look, Andreas, glad you join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Garnot, Father Thomas, and Prior Fernac. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Oh look, they have a tabernacle. That's actually really cool. Oh, the Gospel of Matthew. Wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon of Jonah, for this was not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by Father in heaven. And I tell you that you're Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you heard Matthew much, Andreas? Yes, I studied it extensively while I was in university, while I was pursuing my theology doctorate. Ahem. I will give you the keys to of the kingdom of heaven, whether... Hello, Franklin. I don't know what you mean by that, because there's no anti-villain going on here. Then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he... Does this have... No. He was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will bound in heaven. That reminds me, Father or not, have you read anything by Martin Luther? Holy shit, no. Man, this is like the 16th century version of talking about politics in the table. This is the 16th century version of asking, hey, Dad, are you still a racist for voting for Donald Trump in 2016? And he's doing it. Let's see what's the response of Father Gernot. Because let's remember, this guy over here is a noble. So he can say fuck you. He can say fuck you. He can say maybe no. He's horrible or something like that. Let's see. I can say that I. Yes. Denial. That's the best way to do it. Denial. Oh, he has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your deflect? I believe I remember you enjoyed your quail on your last visit. The quail? My god, Father Abel, the quail is fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? Man, someone that's really not want to talk about Martin Luther. Well, Maximilian, if you want some thumbnails, you can also come over come over to Frank's workshop where I can help you a bit with your thumbnails. I know how to make thumbnails, but not draw them. I can make you very simple thumbnails. Father Thomas, you see the value in his ideas, do you not? My lord, I mean, no offense, but I do not. Brother Matthew, yes? How appropriate. What are your thoughts on Mother Luther's attacks on the church sales of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Holy shit, like, Martin Luther is, I believe everyone here knows who Martin Luther is, right? Not the American, but the one that lived in the Holy Roman Empire. Just Max, just tell me what you wanna play, and I will try to make you your best thumbnail, and then you can pay me like a pittance. Priest leader? No. That's an incorrect way of putting it. He's a revolutionary theologian rather than a priest leader. He's a guy that went and said, you know, church, could you stop stealing? And the church said no. And then he posted these notes that said, church, you're a bunch of assholes. And the church said, And then the church went, I will kill whoever said that. And then he started the first Protestant church, which then other kings kinda said, hey, I want to divorce my wife. Okay then, I will join the Protestant church for the reason that this church lets me divorce my wife, and so on. But six heads of women later, we have the Kingdom of England, as we know it today. Fine. What about Andreas? Certainly, a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther conspires some thoughts of his work. What should I say? He's really putting me in a difficult position, yes. There's a lot of theology to talk about. Maybe Garnot would appreciate that. Why not join in the debate? It may bring everyone closer to understanding the truth. I need to be quiet. I don't know what to do. To hell with the abbot. If he can handle a little criticism, he's a fit to sit at the fancy table. Maybe this one. Let's fucking damn it. Look at this. Look at this. Like I am like everyone. Look at this. Like I'm here. Look, this guy is looking at me. This other guy is looking at me. Everyone on the table is looking at me. Like I'm fucked. He put me on the spot. What do I do? Look, everyone here. Even Ahmed is looking at me. What Ahmed doing over there? He's looking at me also. What the hell? I don't know what to do. Yes, it's kind of. Yes, I have some thoughts. There's a great deal of theological merit to Luther's work. That's excellent. Why not start with the 95 thesis? Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothwell, you're our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not discuss Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Matthew, or with any of my brothers. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your habit, but you're taking too much offense at this. You're far too afraid to change. Whether it is from Luther or someone else, but reform, it's coming to the church. You had to better accept it. What? Neither you nor Martin Luther, let me see. Martin Luther, okay, Martin Luther doesn't appear on this game. Priest and professor of theology at the University of Wittenberg, controversial for his opinion that the church set of indulgences to forgive sins, which were recently published and distributed through the empire. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous, outrageous. How dare you? I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apology. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of the Historia Dacia. If you cannot accept what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome, Father, brothers, Andreas. Good night. Why, Andreas? Why did you engage him? Expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas. I will take my leave as well. Good night. Don't worry about Father Gardnot and the Baron. I'm sure it will be all fine by the morning. I hope Father Abbot can sit at the Baron's courtesy in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. That seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope that the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Pierre, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? This is for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. Well, Piero, I really like Piero. Piero is one of the nicest guys in like this church. I should go to sleep. Okay. I hope nothing happens to Piero. Huh. The lamp's still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must be still away. I wonder how he's doing. And what's he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that to go well. Maybe I should speak with him before leaving. Ah, he doesn't want. Huh? Is that a person? Ooh, fucking ghost. Are you alright, Master Muller? The ghost? Maybe? It could be a Roman, maybe even an old pagan. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around those parts. Have you ever seen one? Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless Roman lie beneath the stone. Well, I think I found Johann. Okay. Last ship, going to head home. Take more care, Master Muller. Good night, Kill. I fucking saw a ghost. Oh no! Pale horse, still on the floor. Matins. Monastic hour corresponding to 2 AM. It's used for the night of prayer. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us. And this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. That sounded like she was having an ecstatic vision. Your knowledge surprised me, Andreas. Well, the Baron did say you were an educated man. But yes, Sister Amelie is a mystic gifted with visions with God, fit to giving her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing here? Does she live in the church? Yeah, she lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you come to Mass more often, you will see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Oh, is she an anchoress? She is, yes, devoted to God, enclosed in the cells next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues the life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Yes, the locals of Passings was she a nun at Kieser? Neither. She came from Benedictine Abbey in the lower Bavaria after it burned down. Why did it burn down? Powerful duchy in southern Holy Roman Empire is Swabian or I am her confessor and caretaker. Many anchoresses are not literate. I wrote down her visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kieso could read, even poor brother Velkberg. Oh. Yes. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Of course, sister. She seems unhappy. She's not unhappy, but she is in pain, both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from revelations. They come and go. I try to address them as best as I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine, an aching in her joints. I know of no cure for this, for that save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amelie was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush that, Shadman. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shower over our thoughts. Now then, the good sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Well, he's kinda like a hermit, yes. Timmerman house. Was it there? No, it was a bit to the right. Okay, everyone is sleeping. Okay, I'm getting late. I should get some rest. He has a nightcap. That's super cute. I never wore a nightcap in my life. I'm not going to have like some weird prophetic dream. Wow. It's alright, Ursula. Good morning. Do you need any help with Ursula? No, a little cry won't hurt her. Besides, I think we have gotten almost all of the leaks now. Ursula is my first child and she's been a handful, but I think I have a hang of it now. Big George has been a godsend. He helped Christine with Eva when she was a baby. I never took you for a family man, Andreas. I have two older brothers, but both married, so there are plenty of nieces and nephews for me to play uncle to. I appreciate the offer. You will make a fine husband someday, Andreas. When will this storm let up? It's been going on for morning. Peter and Dirk are outside trying to deal with the flood as best they can. I certainly hope everything is alright at the Abbey. I'm sure the Abbey is fine, especially with the work Otto has been doing up there. What happened, it will be as God wills it. We must have faith in Providence and endure what's come. I remember reading about anchorites and anchor halls. You can still find the anchor halls in really old churches in Europe. I never heard about those. Are anchorites like a 15th century thing, or are they like much older? Didn't Toto ask me to say hello? He's probably courting her. Huh. 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 Should I be a shitty friend? Otto looks cool, okay. Thank you. I wanted to say hello, by the way. Oh, he did? Haha. Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try and stay safe drive. Thank you. Good luck. 11th century. Okay, makes sense. Oh, Ursula's coming. Aww. Andreas. Some storm, huh? It's always like this. Every year, but the last few have been worst. This is the third time I have had to fix the wall this year. This way it's always is rain falls on the Abbey and the rolls downhill to us little people. Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's how rain works. There's a reason we are down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyways, I have to okay. Hey, you should understand your position. The church is more important. Hey, let's talk with Andres. Hello, Andreas. Good morning, Andres. So Otto and Eva, huh? Yes, what about them? How is your courtship? What is... Okay. I'm not a gossip, Andrea. Otto probably asked me to be his messenger. I'm only trying to understand how things stand. Did he really, or did you just assume that part all on your own? You have started picking up poor habits during your time in Tassing, Andreas. I can't be the gardener. Peter is a stern. Maybe the monks talk too much? Well, if you ask me, I think Otto is being a bit too slow about it. Oh? He's old enough already not to be smitten by like a boy. They both like each other. Seems to me, if you found the right person, you should go for it. It's what I would do. Oh! Schmidt means Smith. Oh, I see. Schmidt. What stopped you? Well, that's personal. You can trust me, Edris. Aren't we friends? That's what the gossip always say. But we are friends, I can't deny that. I do hope to find someone to come at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. Worry not, it could happen to any moment, Andres. Oh, one only hopes. I must go back to war, Andreas. Until later. Is he gay? I hope not. Oh shit. I can go through here. I shouldn't assume it. Ulrich. Let's talk to Ulrich. God be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm through. I hope. Let's go to blah blah blah. Good morning. I'm sure it will let up soon. Good morning. It's annoying. I have a walk all the way up the abbey in this way. Complaining won't do any good. Best to endure. Have the faith in God. Ulrich, I bet Gret for all left with Pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it. It's not trouble. People say hello to Lucky for me. Let me see. Who's Lucky? Oh, Lucky. Yes. Of course. Now I'm off to home and then to the preppers. In this weather, can't the preppers Wait. Calera has about a month to go before her child is due. Her last one was hard. He didn't make it. God rest his soul. I just want to give her the best chance she can have. It's in God's hand. Trust in Providence. Always Ulrich, but I'll do what I can, help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Good day to you both, Andreas. Stay out of the rain. Tucker and I will pray for her health. She will appreciate that, Andreas. Thank you. Until later, Agnes. Okay, I have to go. I can go inside this house. There's nobody here. Father, I see this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It is affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at. I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the body decomposing on the yard. Of course, Father, but they are going to be dug back up again anyways. Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily? It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation is going to crack. I understand, because after some of the bones have been moved to the usuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Good day, Master Mallory. Good day, Father Thomas. I didn't mean to. Everything alright with the church? Oh yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the danger of severe rainfall can pose to the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthly hand. I will be taking care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father Thomas, until later. No. The forest is a way to go. Smokey? Who's Smokey? Oh, Smokey, hello. Oh, Master Muller? Yes. We met one before. I think you were drawing something by the waterfall. And Smokey, well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Yes, you're a charcoal burner. Yes, I have to stay out here in the forest near the killing. Is there anything I can do for you? No, just being friendly. Ah, of course, good to see you. Until next time, Master Muller. Until next time. Bass Club. Wow, he is really Nubian. Very strange. Hello, you're not a local, are you? Exactly. No, I'm staying in Tassin only briefly. Why stay here in the forest? People don't much like... Ah, there you go. Most folk despise anything that's different. I like staying in the edge of town. The Lord shaped us each with our own purpose and gifts. How can I disdain His creation? Let's go like that. An attitude I hope more will share. I haven't seen you that often. Do you live here? I'm only visiting Tassin as well. My name is Andreas Moller. You're the artist in up the abbey. It's nice to meet you. Most folk in Tassin don't come down here to talk. Alright, I'm Baklav, a traveling thinker. I'm traveling from place to place, sharpen knives, mend small things that need mending, that sort of thing. What brought you to Tassin, Baklav? Well, I actually came to visit Hiero's library. I had hoped for one of the monks to read them to me, but the abbot wouldn't let me in. No one allowed inside the library except sister. I'm not surprised. Yeah, they couldn't. But this guy is a Romani. You know, from the Romani people. Normally derogatory known as gypsies. They were a traveling gentlemen that went around being themselves. No one allowed inside the library except the sister. I'm not surprised they turned you away. Father Garnot is grumpy old man. I think he's half a mind to throw me out of the sculptor most days. He's like me. No, 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 no. You're wrong. You're wrong. Or you're correct. No, 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 no. Exactly. No, no. V is Romanian. This is a Romani. It's completely different. And what were you looking for? I was looking for a textbook about the elements. If they are primordial, as Aristotle says, then God didn't create them. They exist with him since the dawn of time. What do you mean, Maximilian? What do you mean? It will be alright, Max. If you need help, just tell me. Just tell me, you know. If you need me to make you a thing, just send it my way, and I will try to help you and ask you for like what, $5, $2, something. Your firstborn son's soul, anything. I work for whatever. Backlav, that's heresy. I heard plenty of priestly teaching, Master Moller. Maybe, but that doesn't make it sound doctrine. Maybe, but that doesn't make it sound doctrine. Perhaps not. Not all knowledge comes from the schools of City of Centers. Why not confide other ideas beyond tradition? Is that not all how progress is made? I never considered it. Be careful, Backlav. People have. Okay. I am well aware, Master Muller. Nevertheless, I thank you for your concern. Anyways, I should get back to work. Until later, Backlav. I hope he doesn't get killed. What's over here in the waterfall? Old Dotto. Old salt mine. There's a salt mine. I thought that salt only came from really sad gamers. I didn't know that they invented salt from far back. Hey, Maximilian, could you send it my way? Let me check it. A craving of Sansatia. Thesia, one of Thesin Poetor's sons, Thesia was a local pagan who converted to Christianity and miraculously aided Saint Moritz soldier with food in the dead of winter. She was martyred for her actions. Hello, Necro. Oh, let me check. Oh, you didn't send me. You lied to me. Frank will remember this. You know what? I should make like not a redeem, but like a button I activate. Oh, Martin. It's shit, Andreas. Achoo! I should get the scriptorian turn. Okay, fine. He could have told me something. God be with you, Andreas. Are you still preparing to leave, even with this weather? The weather is unfortunate, but the Baron's wife, Lady Salomea, will be arriving today. My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. How long has she been married? 7 years now. She's a fine woman and a true lady. I was hoping bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. I'm sure he will appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. Yeah, he was glad you were willing to debate him at supper, even though he's sure the abbot will hold it against you. Well, Luther works is worth debating. regardless of what the abbot thinks. The Baron is a patron of the... let's go with this one. My lord certainly agree, but he hasn't found many people who share his opinion in Tyrol or Bavaria. Unfortunately it seems that you may have offended the Baron in some way. Some way? Or some ways. It will fret too much about it. Master Muller, he's a forgiving man. Where is your master gone? He went for a walk early in the morning. He didn't say he will be back. I hope he returns soon. My lord might be surprised you, Andreas. He never mind getting mud in his foot. Of course I'm the one who has to clean them. Well, apologize for taking up so much of your time. Good luck, blah 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 blah. Did you see a short, scrawly looking young man in a hat on your way up here in the morning? Yes, Martin Bauer. He ran past me in the meadows as I was walking in the hill. He was quite in a hurry. That will explain my lord's missing ring. What rings are these? A gold one, one silver and a handful of golden. A book the Baron was planning to give to the Abbey. What are my thoughts on the Black Plague? Well, without the Black Plague, we wouldn't have things as they were today. So I would say thank you, Black Plague, and the Justinian Plague. Especially the Justinian Plague. I really like your Justinian Plague. A book? Historia Tasia? I believe so, yes. I went to pack the Baron's thing and they were missing. The boy is known thief. I wouldn't surprise me if he's responsible for missing rings. That will explain it. Then, Regret had ample opportunity for his theft. Yesterday I caught the boy with the hat marked. I suppose peering out the window. I could have been admonished him at the time, but well, he seemed harmless. The shame. I hope the Baron won't put together. My lord is a man of means. He won't miss the gold or the rings. Oh. Look, 1 second. 1 second. There we go. Okay, that helps. It isn't popping anymore. In any way, I must finish preparing the horses. I was good talking with you, Andreas. Of course, I hope the rain lets up soon. Give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry. I need to take some thingy. I'm still trying to unshed lag myself, so I'm taking some sleeping pills. I took mine already, so now if you start to feel me like I'm slurring, it's probably because I'm asleep. Right now I'm not sleepy. There's nothing here. Okay, I guess I will have to go work. Okay, I have to go over here. Cryptorium. And there we go. Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the abbey is soaked and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing that the abbot had auto-replaced the roof of the scriptorium in the library last month. With the calefactory, a communal warming room in the monastery. Calefactories are usually attached to the cloister, but in the Chiasso, it's part of the old abbey, therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It seems the monks warm the library dry. Instead of bragging about good fortune, you should think about your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. The abbot foresight saved a lot of work, and the protection of this library, the town hasn't fared that well. Going to shower and go to bed now? What? Max, you haven't sent me the thumbnail, I wanted to see it. I'm sure they will be fine. More importantly, if they're not, I don't care. Anyways, Max, if you're going to bed, have a nice night. Huh? We have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Ah, Brother Piero, haven't you seen him yet? Today? I did, but before Brother Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. Why is Matthew ringing the bell? It can't be Thursday already. I pray it stops soon. Such cacophony is an assault to my frail ears. I'm not stopping. I suppose this means we are being summoned to the chapter house. God, give me the strength to endure this rain. It's 50 feet, old man. You will live. God, give me the strength to endure this man. Still not stopping. What's going on? This can't be all that because of the storm. I should see what's the matter. I will see if I can speak with... No, I can't. Okay. Oh, that's the Caliph factory. I see. Oh, shit! Church? Dormitory? Where the fuck is the cloister? Oh shit, blood! Oh, Master Luger! I think it's the Baron. He has been hurt. No, he's fucking dead! Please, father, where's Brother Florian? I have him come quickly. Be silent, brother. Brother Florian is... if you please. I'm sorry, father, there's nothing to be done. He's dead. Sister Margaret, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Margaret back to the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. God protects us. The Baron was a friend of the Prince Bisherific of the Freeform. Why is he so worried about the Prince Bisherific? This abbey is odd in more than one way. Its existence offends some in the church. We are far enough from Rome and Maine and what? Mainz, the location of the Rhine River. Mainz is the home of the Archbishop of Mainz, an elector of the Holy Roman Empire, and Primas Germania, the Pope substitute of the North Alps. Oh shit. Florian, how early do you think you could dispose of this body? Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting precious time? Do you want to see soldiers of the Prince Bishop march up our steps and fling your brothers and sisters out of their home? Protect us, Ave Maria. Silence, quiet. Calm yourself, all of you. Father Abbot, Baron Rothgel manservant is already preparing to leave. The Baron's wife should be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time to rush decisions. Yes, you're right, forgive me. But then what will we do? We must send the Baron man to the court of Prince Bishop in Fiefdom at once. Mother Cecilia, the Baron said that Prince Bishop Archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the Imperial Diet. Even better, swift action will silence any whispers of impatience of our court. Given the Baron's stature, the Archdeacon will undoubtedly come and investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully and pray for a speedy resolution. Yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Brother Woyflow, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until Prince Bishop arrives. What? Brother Piero, why? That's absurd. He was caught in flagrante delicto, covered in blood with a knife in his hand. But do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed? Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger. I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this. No anger? Not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas? This is not subject for debate. When Prince Bishop remain arrive, we are not be empty-handed. Be quiet, this is not your affair. It is my affair. You're going to make me part of... Forgive me, Father Gernot. I just don't think that Brother Piero could have done this. Your position has been noted. My decision stands. Brother Wailflow, I will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here until tomorrow. Do you understand me? This is ridiculous, but yes. Andreas, listen to me. I sympathize with you. I don't think Piero did this. Either, but this is not the time to patch the abbot. I'm sure the brothers and sisters believe Piero is innocent as well, but the abbot is worried about the Prince Fisherific attention. Yeah, I appreciate your brother, but if you pursue this indelicately, you could make matters worse. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and your mind. You need to think clearly. Go to Drucker and eat a good meal, and come back at noon. We won't have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone and I will let you in. Let me in for what? To examine the body. I should follow... Okay. Okay, as you can see, it is a medieval murder mystery game. Let me check something. And I will make sure that Pietro comes out alive. Pietro was a very good friend. That aqueduct is broken. That's very sad. Good day, Andreas. Back from the Abbey already. It's only noon. Andreas, you're alright? No, something terrible has happened. Oh god, what happened? No, forgive me. Can you please sit down for a minute? Not, if it's not an important imposition, I appreciate the moment to rest. Not an imposition at all, my friend. My friends are always welcome in my house. Besides, I could use your opinion on something. Ah, good day, Andrea. Should I fix your plate? If it's not too much trouble, I appreciate it. It will be my pleasure. This drink has got everything spirited down. Hopefully a good meal can cheer you up. Hello! Hello, Berthold. How are you? Sleepy. Come back to my workshop. I am going to do a new run of Bill Earl Spingel. Oh yeah, I remember. There was a printing a few years ago in the Strasbourg, but it was awful, almost bereft of illustrations. What do you think of the new ones? They look wonderful. Nemi! Necro! Are you here? Necro! 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 I need you right now! You're an artist. Come on! I need you! You here? $100 super important. Ah, she isn't here. Damn it! I will have to use me. Let's go. Yeah, that one. That's a fine idea. I puff on your composition, Mari. Okay. Are these woodcuts? They are. The drawings are mine, but he did the block cuts. I got enough talent to draw the designs, but only he can do woodcuts at the time. Oh, bless us, Lord, and this your gift which are about to receive from bounty. Through Christ our Lord, Amen. Amen, Amen. I'm hungry. Amen. Andreas, what are your bells for? What were the bells for there? They were sounding for a long time. A visiting noble Lawrence Rothgalgal was found murdered in the chapter house. That's a bummer. Oh god in heaven, he just wrote in here the other day. Yes, and it gets worse. One of the elderly brothers I work with, the scriptor Piero, was accused of murder. That's awful. Murder of Chiasol. How could a monk do such a thing? I'm sorry, Andrea, but the Baron seems like an interesting man. I know he's been a patron of the Abbey for years. How did he die? Could it have been an accident? And does the Devil really believe the brother Piero killed him? We have always spoken of him with Candace term. But no, I can't believe Piero did. I can't believe Piero did. I can't imagine him harming in his ways. I don't hold back on my account. I have a children and even help it. Agnes deliver a few of... I'm not squeamish. Okay? Yes, blood. But if it wasn't blood, who do you think would have done it? I did see Lucky Strenor get into a shouting argument with Lawrence yesterday, just before walking by the place. Lucky, why would he cause to shout at the nobleman? This one. Egg pasta. There could probably be something else going on you wouldn't know about, dear. What do you mean by that? I'm one of the trade gossip, but if you really want to know, talk to some of the other women in town. Or Mother Cecilia up the abbey. Why Mother Cecilia? I didn't realize she saw much of Tassin. Oh, there's no need for that. Lucky is a forthright man. I'm sure if you ask him, he will tell you the argument was about. Thank you both. That's good of us. There's something else though. When Lawrence and I were walking through the meadow, the widow Campernin came out of the woods, and yes, well, she cursed him. I'm not surprised. Ottilia let her run afoul of Lawrence and his last visit to Taffin. Don't remember the details, but Running died just last year, and Ottilia hasn't been the same fiance. Yeah. Sausage. She was always on the old birch, even before the... She had a deal with her job, and now lives along the edge of the wood. There's rumors she is going to lose her property soon. I do pity her, even if she's a bitter woman. There should be some exception in the law for her to inherit. That seems like it would be more just, yes. I wasn't always this way. I think my great-grandma inherited this land way back then. Well, if men changed it, they can't change it back. You're right, as always. Enough about Ottilia. Is there anyone else you think about it, Danny? I don't know if there's any ill intent, but Prayer for Nak has been acting straight since the day Lawrence arrived. Perhaps an academic disagreement? I don't know. They are both avid readers, both of classics and the new works. On his last visit, the Baron bought a book on the astronomy from me. I know the Prior has some familiar interest. But would the Prior kill someone over a simple disagreement? It depends on the nature of the disagreement. Many have killed or been killed for their belief. This is an opinion of those for some is a testament of faith for others. And worth killing. That may be so, but I never seen some sort of anger in Prior for Nak. Not even when Gernot was made up instead of him. Afterward, he seemed bitter but never violent. That just doesn't seem the part of his character. So Lucky, the widow, and the Abbey Prior. Anyone else? There's someone strange when we approached the Abbey together. Mother Cecilia was outside with some of the sisters. Mother Cecilia called and took the nuns inside without saying a word. Sounds like they have a history at least. Farmer's bread. I do know Mother Cecilia personally, but I never heard anyone badly of her. If I can't them around, I believe she had a good cause. But it's something there's a lot to look at. Thank you for talking to me. I was feeling overwhelmed. Thank you for Pierre. You're very welcome with this one. Give me one second. Hey. God be with you, Andreas. Thank you. Good to come back, Berthold. I will try. He's a cute boy. 2 days remain. I have several lists to follow, but where should I start? I could talk with Lucky's trainer. He's probably working in the front of his house. The widow of Camperin lives south, near Franz Bauer. Prior for Nag is just a scriptorium, but I won't be able to talk to him until tomorrow. Speaking of the scriptor, I really should look at Fernac. I was writing in the book yesterday. Still nothing more would prevent me to talk with Marcel in the Covenant. But if I don't attend to Brother Florian's examination of the body in the Abbey, he will have to do it without me. I have a question. Do I have... First things first, I think I will try to check the body before anything happens. I think like knowing what the body looks like, what happened with the body is the best way to get the killer, you know? Man, that was really fast. There you are. I'm glad the storm didn't delay you. Now, even though I gave instruction that I was not to be disturbed, we must work quickly. Seeing a corpse up close can be unsettling for some. I hope you're up to it. Well, I'm not sure, but I want to help Piero. Let's see. Now, when you should be able to take notes as we go, they might be later. Oh, of course. I will begin by inspecting his interior, starting with his face and head. No visible wounds, no blemishes, teeth in good condition, nothing unusual. Neck, shoulder, chest are ordinary. I need to clean some blood away to examine the torso. Yes, there's a puncture that will be between the 6th and 7th rib. It's fairly shallow though. I estimate it penetrated only about an inch, and it likely came from his own hand. Wait, he implanted it on himself? How can you tell? Nuremberg inch or Innsbruck inch? What? Nuremberg inches are longer. I wrote Nuremberg inch. Yeah, how can you tell? From the angle and depth of the stroke, it is true that they were holding with his right hand as he fell on his side. You must know that I was not always a monk. I was a mercenary for 10 long years in Poland. My familiarity with wounds came from my time on the battlefield. I'm not a true surgeon, but I am the closest careful has. If the wound was shallow, it wouldn't sound like it would have been fatal. It wasn't. It likely incidental, received while falling on his own knife. He must have other wounds that issue for all the blood we found in him. What do you think killed him? I don't know. I can't even speculate. All I can do is examine his body and hope I can figure it out with breath. Simply pointing out implausibility of Brother Piero striking the fatal blow may not have enough to convince the Archdeacon. Brother Piero never should have picked up the knife. I'm sure the appearance of guilt never even crossed his mind. Now then, let's move on. But there's some is a sore on his sex. Probably from the French dilettante. I doubt it had anything to do with his murder. Aha! In other words, he got the clap. He touched the sickly. He walked the streets. He belongs in the streets. I'm not familiar with it. I was first discovered 20 years ago by French soldiers visiting brothels in Naples. Anyway, it seems that Baron was not the most faithful husband. Not uncommon among the nobility. I would have expected a monk to be more shocked by this. I spent many years as a mercenary. Sex and death are common companions in that world. Besides, sex isn't all that rare even in the Abbey. Between monks and nuns? And it's not relevant for our examination, Andreas. Let's continue. Other than a few blisters on his feet, from what I assume are new shoes, there's nothing wrong with his legs. Andreas, can you help me turn him around? Of course. Grant us affirmation stoically. There's a slight irregularity in his spine, possibly from an old injury. I don't think it has anything to do with how he died, though. I have spent enough time with nobles to guess that he probably fell off his horse when hunting. Seems like a silly thing to risk your life for, but I'm not the one to talk. Whatever the reason, it didn't contribute to his death. Here it is, a rather dramatic head wound. This dark hair and the blood makes it difficult to see, but it's quite bad. In my experience, I have seen someone walk away from a head wound of this severity. How many head wounds have you seen? Too many and not enough. As grim as it sounds, there's always more to learn. Italian doctors try to examine many corpses as they can't fully understand the mysteries of the body. The battlefield of Poland and Lithuania aren't as ideal as learning environments at the University of Bologna, but they did provide an educator of sorts. I'd rather be treated by someone with experience than a novice with university education. I appreciate your confidence. The wound looks like it was caused by a single powerful blow from a blunt object, probably no more than 4 or 5 inches across. How can you tell? The skull is cracked in a single spot, and there's a clean impression in the skin around it. It should be extraordinary precision to hit the same spot twice, unless the Baron was already dead. It's likely he didn't die immediately. How long he could have survived for? I've seen similar injuries in battle. The victim don't last more than a few minutes, but it's an agonizing death. Even so, he couldn't have wandered from where the blow was first struck. So he may not have been attacking the chapter house. He was either attacked in the chapter house or someplace in the immediate vicinity. Is the church a possibility? I can't imagine it. It's Rutger and Matthew are in. Who's Rutger? Yeah. Okay. How to do the cloister? Anyway, whatever killed the bar was a blunt instrument of considerable heft. The part that impacted him was likely a little smaller than fifth. Could it have actually been a fist? No, I don't think the strongest soldier could do this with a punch unless the Baron's head was pressed to the ground. Even though he could also see damage to his nose or forehead. Could a woman or an elderly person have done it? Anyone could have, given the right weapon and sufficient height. Whoever did this must have shot the Baron unaware. Save the small knife wound, he has no other injury. I suppose that he was struck, drew his knife to defend himself, and fell on it before Brother Piero discovered him. So I believe we have discovered 2 important things. Piero didn't stop the Baron, and even if he had, that wasn't what killed him. Indeed, though it may take more than convince the Archdeacon of Brother Piero's innocence. We also know that the Baron was killed by a blow to the head from a heavy blunt object. Now you just need to find what caused the blow and learn how it staggered. Oh, there's one other item of interest I found in the Baron jacket, but didn't want to open it without you. A note of some kind. I trust you open it more carefully than I would. What does it say? The girl who died and the innocent with her. Martin's chapter. Martin's monastic hours correspond. Ah! The girl? What girl? What does the innocent mean? Someone of the village? That could be anyone. I'm not as familiar with the family as you are. Can you tell me who wrote it? It's not an Italian. I can tell you that Italian scribes are human humanist script. This is a highly refined Gothic hand. But really, it's not them who. I intend to find it out. With you good luck. I find the answer now. I'm sorry with you, but I must ask you to leave. Every minute you stay here is an additional... Brother Florian, could you open up? It's Werner Stolz, the physician from Tassin. Yes, in the middle of sun, could you return after supper? I'm afraid I can't wait. Father Garnot asked me to examine the Baron's body. Alright, just give me a moment. Andreas, I need you to hide yourself. Of course. Ah, Dr. Stolz, sorry to keep you waiting. What did you need? Abbott wanted me to examine the Baron's body before his wife arrives. It seems unnecessary at this point. I have just completed my own examination. Well, what was the harm of letting me take a look? Dr. Stolz, with all respect, I have finished the cause of death is clear. If you had arrived an hour ago, I would have no problem with your assistance. Assistance? I'm a university-trained physician. I can examine the corpse of my own, without the help of a battlefield sawbone. I can see that that was an insult. Hidden? Regardless of your opinions regarding my abilities, an examination is finished. If you insist on inspecting the body anyway, I must insist that the abbot tells me himself. What? Making me bring the abbot here is a waste of time. So is performing an examination on this corpse immediately after one has completed. Idiotic. I'll return with Farragut not presently. That was close. Now quickly, leave out to the cloister before they return. Of course, thank you, Brother Florian. Think nothing of it. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then. Okay, I was lucky. I should... The girl who died and the innocent with her. That's the hand. Master Mother. Yes, it's me, sister. Do you think Brother Piero really murdered the Baron? Do you? I don't know what to think. Father Abbott says that the devil sometimes enters men and makes them do terrible things. I don't think the devil entered Brother Piero. Do you think the devil could appear here at Kirfoso? If the devil would appear at Christ at Gether's Main, he can appear to us anywhere. I didn't see the devil, but I think I smelled his odor. Last night I woke up before Martin's, and I smelled something in our dormitory. It was strange, moss, sulfur, mixed with Frank's incense and roses. I moved through the room. I wanted to scream, but I was too frightened, and then it was gone. I was ashamed that I didn't try it out, but I didn't know what to do. Did any other sister smell it? I don't know, but I think they were all asleep. Thank you, Sister Margaret. Sophie? Matilda. God bless, Master Mother. Sister Matilda, how are you doing? Mother Cecilia doesn't like us talking to men unless it's necessary to perform our work. Forgive me, sorry to bother you. Thank you, Master Mother. Okay. They don't want to talk because they hate men. I have a problematic penis, so I can actually talk with the woman. So far, I have no idea. Master Muller, would you care for share some thoughts? I would like to talk to you about my late husband. Okay, let's do it. Maybe she can talk me about this. Bless us, O Lord. Therefore your gifts should have both received from beauty, bounty. Through Christ our Lord, Amen. Amen. I find myself rather out of place here without the comfort of the Baron. Thank you for agreeing to share a meal with me, Master Muller. Of course, the honor is mine. Yeah. Lawrence did not make friends easily. He was a strong-willed man, and a man with staunch belief he didn't shrink. Let's see, the Quail. I love Quail. When I was told he found some manner of friendship with an artist, I was curious. It comforts me to know he found a fellowship here with this most unusual abbey. Not that there is much comfort to be found in there, cold under the Alpine town. But let me check something. Did I close? Oh yeah, I closed it. Okay, okay. Lawrence and I had meant to tour them before returning home to Worms, but well, return we shall. But not as you'd hope. No, certainly not. It's only by Christ's grace that we'll see this through. Though Lawrence has given me my fair share of troubles in the years of our marriage, I never will have such an end of him for anyone. I pray his immortal soul has found the peace in death that eluded him in life. Are you married yourself, Master Muller? No, and truth be told, I'm not looking forward to the prospect. That is a shame. There's choice to be found in marriage, should you care to work for it. Perhaps it's not surprised you and Lawrence became faithful friends. I imagine he saw something on himself in you. Rarely I have met someone with such a depth of knowledge and thirst for debate. His thirsts were not limited to his scholarly pursuit, regrettably. His lust for drink and woman once afflicted him with great remorse, though such shame faded with time. Lawrence was a flawed man. His various infidelities were no secret to me, but we are not all flawed before Christ. Cheese and bread. I love him as a wife. I should probably love her husband, but I would not say that we were friends. I only hope his appetites were not what led him to his end. I've been searching for the answer for that quandary myself. Were you and Lawrence close that you would trouble yourself so? My motivations are personal. My mentor, Father Pierre, was found with the Baron's body, but I do not believe he killed your husband. If not him, then who? There are so many possibilities here at the Abbey and in town. Your husband managed to cultivate many enemies in his short time here. That doesn't like Lawrence. He was a man of many opinions, and he gave them freely. To all who would have listened. The previous abbot, Father Matthias, seemed to be appreciated about him. This new abbot is perhaps more conservative. Father Gernot inherited a challenging fiscal situation from late Father Matthias. Father Gernot doesn't share Matthew's passion for the written word, yet endures the expenses of it. To be put in such a position would make any unhappy, I understand. I wonder what he will make of Lawrence's gift to the Abbey. What gift was this? Isn't a little thing of interest and value of my husband, and the former abbot and Father Gernot. Let's see it. Oh, what's this? Romanti. I don't know what that is. He had found a book about the history of Tassing. He believed it contained some scandalous detail. He said it corroborated what Paris Matthews had expressed, but he didn't share the particulars with me. Do you have a sense of what scandals involved? Beyond the broad bucket of Tassing's history, I cannot say. My understanding is that his community is quite old. I'm sorry I can't be of more help, but I have some education, but I lack my husband's thirst for knowledge. If you find the books, hopefully its significance will be apparent. If God wills it. Do you plan to stay on Tassing long? Only so as long as it takes the Archdeacon to investigate my husband's death. Though the circumstances of my time here are dire, I'm in no hurry to return. Why is that, I may ask? I shouldn't him. I'm glimmer now of that what Lawrence saw in you. You're a disarming man, Master Muller, and much too easy to talk to. To be frank, I do not know what will become of me when I return to Worms. My title and residence may be in jeopardy. Lawrence and I have a son, but he's young yet. I don't know many of the legalities, only of my position is that it's a freak. You're in a difficult position, my lady. I will pray for your happiness. As... Uh-huh. I am sorry to cut our conversation short, but I fear I must rest. Thank you for coming on. Of course. Thank you for coming on your table. Be well, Master Muller. And whatever anyone says of my husband, I must certainly he appreciate your friendship. I must go to sleep now. You're a lady in waiting. The art of this game is great, yes. Well, it's not raining anymore. Let me see something. Oh, everyone is sleeping. Oh. Wait. There was something there. Huh. Yeah, but nothing important. I go through the commons. Flower Farm. Gardner Farm. There we go. Oh, they fixed it. Well, isn't that quickly? Can I put my ideas in thought? Let me see. What do we have so far? Yeah. Okay, let's go to the... Yeah, let's go to sleep. I have no idea yet of who could have committed the murder. Although I do believe it must be Father Fernand. Andrew. Good morning. No, it's not morning. It's the middle of the night, Ursula. What are you doing here? Stop. I see. Haha. Would you like me to tell you a story? Would you help you sleep? There was once a little girl about your age and who was sold with a basket of oranges. A man had to pay the rent of the king every year. The cost was 4 baskets of oranges. It was in Italy, of course. You don't even know what an orange is. Anyways, a man's young daughter had hair the same color of yours, same as an orange. And the man didn't have enough oranges to pay the rent, so he put his daughter in the 4th basket. He covered her with oranges and sent the basket to the king. Then the king's servant found the little girl. The king told them to raise her as a servant. They called her Arnachetta, like a little orange. Arancetta. You don't know Italian, so he doesn't mean anything to you, but it's very cute. Anyway, the girl grew old, and the king's son, the prince, fell in love with her. But the other servants were jealous, and they gave her 3 impos. Anyway, they were happy ever after. Then to get back to work. And hello, Anders. Good to see you, Eva. You don't need additional rent, I hope. And you have to talk about her about that. The money is her responsibility, thank God. I have enough trouble of my own. And the storm made such a mess of town that there's leaks in the roof at home, and then there's a blah blah blah. What about wool? The ewes are near the lambing, so we shared them last week. I must have spent ages whiffling all the wool. Have you ever smelled wet, dirty wool? Andres, there's nothing worse. Now that it's clean, you got to spin it, and that makes an age on its own. Lord, I don't know where I find the time. Sorry you won't do any project. Oh, sometimes I forget you're from Nuremberg, Andreas. Clara, Katie, and Veronica and Kat. Let's see. All women. Even little Ursula will be there, though she makes mischief more than help. At least the work goes quickly with the women working together. Lively conversation helps pass time. Sometimes even gets visitors. Could I be a visitor? You're welcome to come. I'm sure the others will be glad of your company too. Johann Bauer will be there. Keep an eye on us. As long as you stay outside, I can't see what harm could do. Alright, come in. I'm pleased to hear it. Everyone will be glad to see you, and I always appreciate your company. We meet at Johann Bauer's house. Come in the morning or afternoon and we'll speak with Johann. I should be back at work. It was a pleasure running into you, Andreas. See you later, Eva. Clara. Hello, Andres. Hello, Clara. This should be enough to pay my rent and the tax you owe to the Abbey. Andres, this is far more than your rent payment. We can't accept this. He who sows sparingly well also reaps sparingly well, and he who sows bountiful will also reap bountiful. Andreas, thank you. But how did you even get so much corn? Are you sure you'll have enough to spare? I convinced Brother Matthew to pay me a bit early. I wanted to be sure you could pay your taxes in time. God bless you. 1,000 times, Andreas. You don't know what it means to us. It's the Christian thing to do. You're a good man, Andreas. Thank you. I'll tell you to move on with your day. God bless. Until later. God bless. Okay, I need to find... Who I need to find? I forgot my clues. Ex Libris. That's me. Let me see. Spinning bee. Some of the peasant women but me no. The Baron and the Nun. I have been able to find the entrance to the library through the crypt beneath the library. A false relief opened the door and revealed the stairway up to the floor of the library. No, I just have to go inside after the nuns have left. Mother Cecilia reacted poorly to the Barona appearance of the Abbey, because she has occult hand. Prior Fernak has been acting strangely since the Baron arrived. Should talk to him and find out. I never did get a look. I should try to find about that. Let me check. Let me see. I never checked what he said, but let me see if I can like read what. Okay, I wonder what Pierre Fernet was doing with this book. Let's see. From the library of the University of Five Churches, the Hungarian calls it facts. This word for negative. Ex Dr. Theology George Grimes. Did Fernak steal this? What does it say here? A text on astronomy. It looks like I'm not familiar with it. Sloppy bookhand. I couldn't have been pressed by an abbey of note. Bastard script. Burgundian Flemish not from here, not necessarily. Huh? It's definitely Fernak can read between lines in the margins. Is there not notating the text on the real text? Is he notating the text for his personal use? Is he notating the text for benefit of future readers? Okay, it's not for the University of Text because he stole the book. I believe he stole the books. The book is here. If it's here, he stole it. I believe it's for his personal use. Oh, I know this. What is this? It looks like a scribbled note for Nak to be sloppy, and he didn't even blot the ink. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological symbols. What's written between it? Prick to be obs. What? That doesn't make any sense. That's not even a word, it's just a shamble of things. This must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? I suppose I figure it out in due time, but I will copy this down in reference later. Fernak cipher. Oh yeah, he was looking at something before like writing things down. I remember. I need to know where Fernak is now. That's his house? Oh. There's probably Fernak around here. Fine. I've seen this before in the astronomy. Okay. Greek Latin element symbol. It's obvious something to do with occultism. Ah, this one. A different quarter of the upper disk aligns, and the different element symbol is the top on the lower disk. A tesseract different set of letters underneath. This must be Fernak's Greek letter I found in Fernak's book. I need to compare them. But the symbols aren't the same. The elements don't appear to be in the cipher, and the astrological symbols aren't on this Volvel. There has to be some connection between the them I'm missing. I found a secret passage in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. And if all else fails, I perhaps I should ask Werner Saltz. He lives off on the north of the Commons. I have a sense he doesn't like me as much. I found a way to get information. And what's this? There's deep intentions in these parchments. Whoever wrote this page must have been angry. I wonder if I could make charcoal rubbing off this page. Ooh. I'm such a genius. Brother Rothwell. Aha. Clear as an open sky. It's a letter from the Baron to Prior Fernac. My god, Lawrence was blackmailing Fernac to get him to perform some kind of occult ritual. One thing to read books on magic, but few foolish enough to attempt to actually practice what's written in them. Okay. Maybe I could like Metal Gear Solid my way through it. I'm sorry about what happened to Baron Petro. I don't know him well, but I find it hard to believe that he killed the Baron. Do you have any idea who might have done it? Did you see anything? Sadly, no. Most mornings I spend my time reading on the courtyard, but the rain made it impossible. And I thought the brothers are friendly. I do not know them well enough to speculate. I'm sorry. I know it might be far from me, but have you considered my offer of it with you and the townspeople? The couple say that man cannot live on bread alone, but from time to time a little bread is required. Not now, perhaps later. Of course, I understand. I will try to do it later. He died, let me see, he died here, large garden. No, he died, house chapter. Dance of the mural. Father Maria painted it, okay, let's see. I saw a blotch of this one. A bloodstain is awful, it must have been left by the Baron cat before he died. So, in my opinion, he was pushed and he fell. Okay. For now, I do think that Florian is... No, Florian, no, I mean... Okay, let me see what other thing can I do today. I know that in the night I'm going to... I will try to sneak into the library. Let me see. Journal. Let's go this one. Let's go for... I should talk with Lucky to find out what was... No, I don't care about that one. The Widow Curse, Otilia. Let's go to the Widow. I want to know what the hell he did to make someone angry. I believe that at the end of the day, it seems like everyone killed him. Kinda like, I don't know, some weird clue kinda bullshit. Okay, Otto, I'm not who I'm looking for. The salt mines, nope. Lady Force. Okay, let's see. It's this one. Did you pick them up? You think Senseiya will like them? Yes, perfect. She will like them very much. Hello, Mary Bird. It's good to see you here. Yes, I like the purple ones most. They're handsome flowers. We don't have this where I'm from, you know. Are you living from Saint Satya? Birthday flowers, yes, and the last one for false apple. Many of our store rotted when the spring damp came, but not this one. It seems appropriate to bring it here. Do you know the story of Saint Satya Andrews? I'm not familiar with her. I take it she's a local saint. Indeed, and very dear to us, and dear as the famous Saint Moritz, though not as widely known. Truly, Tassin has been blessed with an abundance of saints. We have, thank God. Daphne is blessed to have been founded on a great trade road, on a fertile land close to the Lord, here in the Alps. I have been no place like this, that's true. There was once a pagan village. Saint Moritz showed in during the bad winter, brought the town to the Lord with the aid of Saint Satya. Satya was the daughter of the town leader, the first of the pagan to move to convert. She led Saint Maurice to a spring, and when he baptized her, the earth grew lush green, rich with fruit. What fruits? Big juicy apples, and pears. Sweet pears, gooseberries, currant apples, and other fruits native to the place of Satya, and never seen. Moritz and his starving men were saved by this miracle, and the town was brought to crest fire. In a way, we were all saved that day. It's a lovely story. What happened to Satya in the end? She was martyred for her faith. But I feel she is with us still. Don't you, Bert? In the tree. The tree? Grown from an acorn fallen from a tree that provided the kindly to Satya's fire. By God's grace, she's always here with us, working in her miracles. She seems very important to you. It's through her words and the Lord's grace that I do now. I owe all joy to my life. I appreciate your sharing that with me, Mary. I'll have much to consider in my walk. I do go on. Thank you for listening, Andreas. I hope you found peace beneath the branches. Until later. Until then, Mario, Bert. Bye. They're so cute. But it's not what I'm looking for. The charcoal burner, maybe? And to tell me, Smoky. Did you need something, Master Mower? No, but thanks. Yeah, I need nothing. I need to know where this woman is. Oh, Widow Camper. Yeah, this looks very pagan. But no, there's a cross, okay. Otilia. Well, if it isn't the late Baron's new best friend. Morning, I'm glad to find you in such a good mood. Ah, city boy, I think you're so clever. What do you want? You must be bothering me for something. I wanted to ask you some question about Lawrence Rothwell murder. We have never really talked. I thought it might be time we get acquainted. No one wants to talk to a surly old widow out of the goodness of their heart. No, I know your type. You want something from me. What's it, boy? Spit it out. Can't you, a young man, come to entertain an old widow out of simple Christian charity? No, go away. Okay, not the first time Percha answered my call. You know, you want to know what I think? I'm glad he's dead. I hope whoever killed him gets Abbott next. Maybe burns the entire abbey to the ground. And that's all I have to say about it. The life of an innocent man is stake, one of the elder liberal. Can you spare me a minute? You think I care about what happened to some old monk? Ha, idiot. Kill them all. I see if I care. Every agent of the church should die. Where's the anger coming from? Is it something I can help you with? No! Well, maybe. Don't suppose the skinny arms of yours can hold more than a paintbrush. I'm not... Hold on, are you asking me to do your chores? Are you not good to help an old woman out? City boy too fancy to collect firewood? I didn't say I wouldn't help. When you do something for me, maybe I'll jog my memory. But it's going to take a while. Lots of things been building up things. I'm too old to do. You go some places. Okay. Been needing to collect some firewood, but I haven't been able to master the energy. Do you often have difficult time gathering wood? I'm an old woman, everything is difficult. No one around helped me, not since my husband died. Now stop yammering and get to work. Okay, let's grab some wood for the cook. There are the three out of being felon for the abbot. Break off that branch there, big one. Altila Field has been run by the Abbey, but the wood does still belong to the abbot. If we caught stealing it, my investigation with Lawrence Murdoch will be in jeopardy. If the abbot finds out I helped Ottilia steal from him, he wouldn't make finishing my Masterville difficult. But if I refuse to help Ottilia, she might not tell me what happened between her and Lawrence. The way she yelled at him the day he arrived, it must have been serious, but serious enough to kill him. Perhaps I can make her see reason. This is technically poaching, Ottilia. It's wrong. The people of Tassin were here before the Abbey was. This forfeit to us. That's because some piece of paper somewhere says that the land belongs to the church. We can't have it. The people who care for it. What did the Abbey do to make you hate him so much? No one ever asked to hear my side of things. Well, I'm not in the mood to talk about it, so you'll just have to mind your business. Leave the branch, we got enough wood. I can't have all these sticks, they are too big. You need to break them down for me. Sir, break the stick, got it. Let's see. I need the right side at each length, so break them and forget the leftover scrap. How long do you need them to be? You know when you see it. Now get snapping, boy. Too big. Weren't you listening? Fine. Oh, shut up. Another one. Stick. Around here. here. Now come help me back to the house. Of course, lead on. I hope Ottilia likes me now. I have some mementos from running here. They're gone crooked. I can't reach them. Would you hand them for me, Andreas? Easy enough. And please, be careful with my pictures. Some are very fragile. I would hate... Okay. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Could you... Hey, those are two papers. What do they say? And this is a letter. There you go. Thank you for helping me. Just one more thing. Remove the cross. Are you sure about that? Don't you... Alright, I guess. What is this? What Ottilia says to me is sacrilegious. She could be forced to face a church inquisition with someone found I might well be aiding her. It's a worn cross, and it graced the home she shared with her husband. If I destroy it, she might regret it later. And whatever she says, I don't believe it's the cross that's her problem. There's something more that I have yet to uncover. Taking the cross down might only cause her more pain in the long run. But if I anger her, I might miss... Because I could convince her to put it somewhere out of sight so I won't torment her. What do you plan to do with the cross? Destroy it, of course. The church never did anything for me. I took nearly all I had. Why should I be made to venerate it? Well, it's more than the church. If you deny the cross, you deny Christ. Wait, do deny Christ. What is it to you? Because I could just move the cross to where you can see it? If a church official discovers you destroy the cross, it will be no good for you. Such a nice cross made from nice wood. I don't give a shit what's made from. I won't remove the cross then, if you're useless to me. You got one thing for you to do if you're willing. A legal document, I need you to read. The words are too small for my old eyes, and my reading is not good. I'm not an expert on... Alright, but this is the last... okay, I'll do my best. Good enough for me. Okay. Huh? Remember your husband, the paint he carried, like Job, the red bird flies... Holy shit! This is the same thing. Let me see. Standard introduction. This document shows, etc., etc. Here we are. The meat of the document. It says, oh, due to the recent death of running Kemper, his lack of heirs and to inherit, your inability to pay fees on the land, your property is forfeit to the church. Say nothing. Ah. That devil, that motherfucker. This is all fault of Lawrence Rothwell. If he were alive, I would kill him myself. May he keep boiling hell for all eternity. running my husband. He caught that Roth while they were riding out our property and told him rightly to leave. The Baron beat him, my running for it. Beat him so savagely he took a cane to walk. Even his breathing pained him. Never could he breathe too deep so long as he lived, which wasn't long at all. Good God. That Baron was the worst kind of man, careless and cruel. He knew he could beat my running and suffer no consequences, so he did. We are not even so low as animals to him. We were furniture. And I knew for running died, the church would try and take what little I had left. This document only confirms it. All because Lawrence Rothofgel. Say nothing. Since Ryan left, I must just wait to die. Why should I have to go living when he's gone? He has not even been dead a year. I hoped I followed him before the church came for what I was left of her life. What brings glory to the church brings glory to Lord. He will look favorably upon you for a gift to your land. You're churchman, you parasite. You're all the same, you disgust me. I hope the Abbey prays down upon you and brings you all into past. You know, that's a petty complete reason for you to have killed him. You say yourself you'd do it if you could. Who's to say you haven't already? But some quality from you. This was a real purpose of your all along. I'm an old woman, Andreas. Even walking from my bed to the door pains me. How could I kill a man in his prime? Not that it matters. I'm sure I take the blame for it anyway. Just like I'm blamed for every runny nose and throw horseshoes around here. The people in town can't wait for me to die, and the Abbey vultures hate me for my contempting of them. None of this matters. I don't care what happens to me anymore. Thankful to you for your help, but you're the only one who has come calling since my running past. Do you know? Now get out. I need to lie. Of course, I'm glad to help. Oof. Yeah, no. You know what? I will go with the with my Coptic friend. I think he's Coptic, but he seems to be an converso, a Muslim converso. God bless Andreas. Do you have time to eat with me? Of course. I'll talk to Gret and see who she wants to come along. Where should we meet with you? At the Shrine of Saint Moritz. See you there. Until then. My Andreas. Yes? Are all these mothers... Are these all the mothers from Tassin and their children? Well, no, I don't think it's all of them. Helena, you couldn't make it. It's a long walk up here in her condition. And Katie and Hans was too big for stories. Stories? Stories of your homeland. I like stories. Yes, maybe a little too much. Alright, I can tell a story, but first let us pray together and eat. Oh Lord, thank you for bringing us together as you brought Jesus to his disciples on the road of Emmaus. With the breaking of bread between us, let us recognize each other as Christians and rejoice in our salvation through you. Amen. And thank you and your husband for the bread, Gret. My Ulrich always says the bread brings people together. I missed this when I was in Florence. They don't have bread in Florence? Oh. Where is Florence? South over the mountain. Last week, the blonde lady at our house with the pretty clothes. She was from Florence. Oh. Father Garnot eats white bread, does he not? Yes, he... Sinest with used for the abbot's bread. Why? That was this very important month, Paul. We have bread in our home that we call injera. We make it thin, round, and wide, and we put our food on top of it. Fuck! I need to know where where injera is. We will know where injera is. Give me a second. Injera. Injera is a kind of food created in Ethiopia. There we go. Sí, sí. Está bien, está bien. We do it with almost every meal, as you love the bread of your home, so I miss mine. Oh, what's the recipe? Maybe we can make it. Thank you, but no, we use fine grain that's not grown here, called teff. So someday we'll go home and calculate. I hope you find our local bread satisfying, brother Sebat. I do enjoy it, perhaps too much. I am becoming too accustomed to the life in Rome, even life in the mountains. In truth, I can no longer remember the taste of injera, not even the feeling of it in my mouth. It's a great danger that comes with the blessing of travel, living a life within worlds. I don't want to talk about bread anymore, it's so boring. Bread. Don't be rude, Bert. Did I say I could tell a story, children? Have you ever seen a Bible? Father Thumb? Yes, Father Thomas has one. It's huge. My dad has one. It was printed in Bernburg. Very good. This Bible from my home that I brought to you to give you to the abbot. Andreas, do you have a favorite story illustrated from the Bible? Let me see. The Annunciation when Gabriel appears to Mary. Jacob wrestling the angel. It's a powerful image. It appears to us as we struggle to comprehend the divine. Our struggles are not as spectacular as Jacob, but as difficult and may leave us transformed as he was. Now then, children, do you know the story of Jesus feeding the multitudes? Fish and loaves, and my mom don't mix loaves. This is the Bible, how we tell the story of how Jesus fed thousands from only a few fish and a few loaves of bread. Why is everyone brown? Because where I am from, everyone looks like me. Why? Because we're all as God has made us. I know it doesn't seem big to you, but the world is so much bigger than we can imagine. There are many people of many different colors all over the world. There are places where no one looks like you or me. Really? It's true, in Venice I saw people come from across the Mediterranean Sea. Not just like Brother Sebat, but people of different places and cultures even further away. Persian, Moors, Ottomans, each with their own ways of speaking and dressing, like our own customs. Brother Sebat, do you know about the Baron who was murdered? Oh, Bert! I came up when I was visiting the Druckers. I'm sorry, Mari. There's nothing to apologize for. We can't shield them from the world forever. I did not know him, Bert, but do you know the story of Lazarus? No. He was a friend of Jesus. He became sick and he died. Die. Hat. But Jesus brought his followers to the Lazarus tomb. He prayed to God, and when they opened the tomb, Lazarus emerged, returned from the dead. Jesus can bring people back to the dead? Come, Bert. One day Jesus will bring us all back from the dead. Everyone who has ever lived and died will come together and be resurrected with Judgment Day. Oh, they stole my hat. Ah, that's so cute. Even the Romans? Yes, even the Romans. Holy shit, that's so cute. Look at that girl. Why did you ask about the Romans? I saw one come out of their tomb like Lazarus. What do you mean, Paul? Well, the ruins below the mill, they are Roman, and they all died a long time ago. But I saw one came out the other night. They were in white like Lazarus. Let's stop telling stories, Paul, and you shouldn't have been outside at night. Anders, what does he mean? The church recognized the spirits to Oxide and Severus from the flesh. Maybe it's possible. It's very dire Roman if that's what he saw. I will pray for this. Apologies for that, ladies, but thank you for sharing a meal with me today. I will be leaving Rome soon, but I'm glad to have spent time with you and your children. Thank you, Brother Sabat. It was wonderful. Don't forget to stop by the bakery before you go. I'm sure my husband will want to see you before you go. I will. God grant you all health. I have to say, this game is actually really cute. Anyways, it's time for me to go to sleep. I started a bit later than usual, but no worries, we will continue. We will continue this game next week, you know? Tomorrow we are going to continue with Project Raincoat, okay? But tonight it's time for me to go to sleep. Project Raincoat tomorrow. Okay? Guys, thank you and see you later. I'm gonna be a bit bigger. There you go. See you guys later. Good night.